and I'm going to try to get out everything that I want to say. I'll read this. It's later in my presentation, but should I just read it then so I don't waste my time? All right. So hello, my name is Ashley Cromwell, and I am currently a teacher. I've been teaching for 6 years. I always knew that I would be a teacher. I had a teacher at a young age who impacted my life in such a great way that I wanted to do the same for students that I worked with. Actually, at my college graduation, my parents, in fact, they gave me a writing from 2nd grade where I wrote all about how I wanted to be a teacher. They handed that to me in a frame, and it meant a lot to me. When I got my first teaching job, I wasn't excited. I actually complained because I was teaching kindergarten, and I thought I didn't want to teach the babies. I wanted to make a bigger impact, but I didn't know how important kindergarten would be to foundational literacy skills. So I really loved teaching in kindergarten, and I always felt good. A few of my students always left my classroom knowing how to read, so I felt pretty accomplished. It wasn't until I taught 3rd grade where I saw the effects of only a few students leaving kindergarten knowing how to read. Students still couldn't read in 3rd grade. They still lacked the foundational skills that they should have been taught in kindergarten, but they weren't. So they were struggling, and I was struggling as a teacher because I didn't know how to teach it. Oops. Which one? The down at bottom arrow. All right, so here are some statistics. Many people do not think of literacy as such a big systemic issue that it is, but hopefully these numbers will change your mind. Reading is an essential skill because it is the foundation in which all the other skills are built. If you look at these numbers, 34% of children entering kindergarten lack the basic skills needed to know how to read. And then once in 4th grade, 65% of 4th graders read below grade level, contributing to 8,000 students dropping out of high school every day. And then only 37% of students graduate high school at or above reading proficiency. Knowing these numbers, me as a teacher in 3rd grade, I taught that grade completely lost. I didn't know what to do, how to do, had no help, had no resources, and no curriculum, and basically I felt ineffective that year. Those students, they did go on to pass the 3rd grade guarantee under different options, but deep down inside, I knew I didn't give them the literacy skills that they needed to be able to be successful in the world outside of the 4 walls of the classroom. So after a lot of training and research on my part, I learned what it would take to teach all students how to read, no matter where they look, what they look like, or where they come from. And I wanted to bring this awareness to everyone because the numbers are out there and the research is out there. So I didn't know why schools weren't already doing this. So that's what I wanted to do. But as you can see, I'm a shy person, very quiet. I'm always shaking. So I joined School Board School. Actually, I found out about it and thought that would be great for me. I wanted to learn about how I could make a bigger impact. In my interview, actually, I said to them, I said, I don't know if it's for me because I'm so quiet and I don't think of myself as a leader. And Lisa said to me, well, leaders can lead quietly. And that sent me into the program with confidence. In this program, I have learned so much about all the equity in education that I wanted to take on all the issues, but I knew I couldn't. I went from not wanting to speak to delivering a pitch that won a policy pitch night. And now I'm feeling proud. All of the people that are in this class with me, they encourage me and inspire me to keep moving. They make me not only feel like that I can do big things, but that I should do big things. And so that's where I am going to lead you into this quote that is going to be my driving force. as I try to make a bigger impact. Well-intended as it may be, the prevailing approach to literacy is failing millions of children who are disproportionately Black and brown. As an educator and a reading consultant, which I am not yet, but I hope to be, I want to address the lack of equity in early literacy instruction by partnering with school districts, existing programs, like some of my classmates said they are going to start, and connecting them to research-based literacy resources, coaching, and instruction that helps all children achieve success in reading. All right.